Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video, going to be trying out something a little different. We finally have the full name rule in PvP, or the same name rule, whatever you want to call it. Basically allowing us to use a team of pretty much whatever unit we like. If you guys, play Grand Cross at all, you'd know we are restricted to only having one version of the character in a team. Now, as you can see, we do have the Escanor in the back, mainly because I don't have either of the blue GOWTHER or the green SR GOWTHER built up at all, which is little unfortunate. I would really like to run the full GOWTHER team, but in saying that as well, I've heard this team is fairly powerful, and if you go up against it, you can be just completely cucked sometimes. So I've heard blue Escanor is the best way to deal with that, so we will run him in the back for that purpose and to kind of help us out when it comes to the CC. But I'm sure you guys know what most of these GOWTHERs here do. Really excited to try out this. I've saved obviously my first impressions for this video here, and let me know if there's any other teams you guys would like to see me run with this same name rule. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Here we go, let's see our first opponent, an Escanor team. And usually I feel like I was going to start off with the Jack of Light card, but I'm thinking maybe if we rank up this GOWTHER here on the side and we go for the attack disable instead. I mean, pretty much any other team, we will probably be going for the Jack of Light card into like a rank up one of the other GOWTHERs and doing something with that. But going up against Escanor, I mean, pretty much every Escanor character is just a DPS god. As you can see here, pretty much all attack cards. So would really like to try out this team as well. I do actually have most of the Escanor's level 19 max super weapons, so definitely something I'd like to do. There is quite a few teams like the, triple Roxy team and whatnot I'd like to do, but some of the characters, super awakening 6ing, all of the characters is just so taxing when it comes to materials, so might be a little while until we see something along those lines. Let's see, already getting the, goddamn, okay. No point using the Jack of Light card on him either because he is immune to all debuffs. I think we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Kind of just, yeah, there's no way we can like even rush this GOWTHER's ultimate to 3 gauge either without, having an extra card to merge. So not like we can remove that ultimate either. Some pretty good damage as well from the red GOWTHER, which is surprising. But yeah, no, like I said, if there are any, teams, even if it's not just like using, each version of a character, and there's, maybe other teams like the double Arthur Barn team as well is a really popular one. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd really be keen to try some of those out, but let's see. I mean, I've heard that the full GOWTHER team is the strongest out of all the named teams, but I definitely feel Escanor is definitely a top contender. Getting rid of the Halloween GOWTHER already as well, damn. Having, of course, our Escanor come to the front. Let's see, his whole hand is disabled as well, which is kind of nice. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. We could pretty much get as much damage on that Escanor as possible. That'd be great. Unfortunate as well that we'll lose the Jack of Light card in this next turn to the 1. I mean, we could get some nice crits here. I definitely feel like this has some one-shot potential, and just shy of it, goddamn. Oh, well, I mean, we do have the red GOWTHER ultimate as well, so that should just about finish the job. We do actually have the red GOWTHER 6/6. Our Festival GOWTHER is 4/6, and the Halloween GOWTHER is 2/6. So I'd really like to have a 6/6 Halloween GOWTHER, but you guys know how hard the character is to get there. No easy task, and almost losing the red GOWTHER as well. Just, like I said, Escanor teams are just going to be absolutely terrifying to come up against. We'll throw these out here. That should pretty much just about do it for this match. I'm keen to see who he has in the back as well. I mean, Death Pierce would probably be your best option. I'm hoping we can kill the green Escanor as well with that AoE. Perfect. And hoping this 2-star can finish off the 1 there. Just shy again. Okay, hold on. I definitely feel as if though that's a... Yeah, no, because he has both attack cards. Yeah, it looks like we're going to use the red GOWTHER here. Having the red Excalibur Arthur in the back, I mean, makes sense for the human support. I don't think that applies when it's in the back though, and there we go, we got the forfeit. But I mean, I know the PvP rules are less, less desired and less favorable when it comes to the Grand Cross and PvP, but let me know how you guys are finding the rule, because I definitely feel as if though... And another forfeit. But yeah, I'd definitely like to see them do this more often, and although I am a person who preferred skip PvP, it definitely makes sense that they gave the rule to ungit PvP. And what are all these forfeits? I mean, surely we don't get a 3rd forfeit in a row. I mean, all of these matches have been really long loading times, which does mean, of course, it is a real player. Let's see, we can, of course, tell which one the rank ups are by the pumpkins in them. You can also tell by, if you click on the card, it will show the character on the left side here. As you can tell as well, tons of lag. I think we'll go... I think the attack set would be nice. I think we'll rank up this GOWTHER here go for the pumpkin bomb there. Just in case they have evade food, we will throw that one out first, and then we'll go for the Jack of Light. Obviously with the King meta being run, we have been seeing the evade food a whole bunch more, which is nice to see. It's always been like, I feel it's always been like the scummiest of the meta food. I mean, alt food as well can be pretty like, you know, especially back in like the Lost Vein days and Assault Melee days, you'd kind of feel cheesed out if you lost to some of those foods. But I mean, CC's always just been the go-to food. It feels weird though, especially since like, you know, if let's say, you know, you got out CC'd by your like opponent, you're basically going into the fight foodless. Like you'd be better off using something like HP food, which then in that case, you know, if you're using HP food, you're probably going to lose most of the CC fights. So it is really up to you. Well, let's see, what are we going to go for? We'll chuck this one out here. I feel like merging those two cards is so useless because we're just using the rank up. We'll go 1 and we'll also chuck out an attack disable for the time being. I really would have liked to have gotten an extra Jack of Light card there to stop those Breath of Blast. Granted, you know, them not having a GOWTHER on the team also, you know, makes it near impossible to get the level 3 Breath of Blast off. Quite a few units, I always forget just how good a feeling having an attack disable card in like on your team is, because it literally, it's probably like the strongest of just like any seal card by itself. The attack disable is easily the strongest, and yeah, in this match especially, they're pretty much gonna have to use the Breath of Blast card as a cleanse, in all honesty. Basically an infinite supply of rank ups as well, which is handy. Definitely feels nice as well to be able to spam them throughout the match. We will go 1, just in case he doesn't have an extra Breath of Blast card. I will go for that as well. I really would have liked to have gotten the GOWTHER ultimate, but I have a strong feeling about him not having another Breath of Blast. And as well, you know, as we build up the ultimate gauge, we will slowly but surely be doing more damage there, which is also really nice. 2 extra cards, they can either be the Breath of Blast or the Tarmiel stance. I'm having 2 of those, a little bit scary. And look at that, I mean, within like the next turn or 2, we should have that gold buff as well. And I got the extra Breath of Blast. What can you do? Those Sariel cards are doing so much damage as well. Please don't lose the Halloween GOWTHER. And perfect, would you look at that? I mean, it's not like I'm really using the Halloween GOWTHER in this turn, but it's also nice to have them alive. We'll go attack disable, we'll remove your old gauge, get us up to 4 gauge, and chuck the stronger card into Margaret. Hopefully we can get that final bit of damage off that we need. I'm kind of doubting it at the same time as well. Surely you don't let me down here, GOWTHER. The crit was nice and perfect. We got rid of Margaret there. Okay, so, I mean, granted, you know, we are going to lose one of our own GOWTHERs in this next turn. We should be pretty well out from here on. I mean, he will, of course, have the Gilthun come to the front. Elizabeth. Damn, he's really that tanky, even with Elizabeth. That is scary, yikes. And if we want to get the... gold buff as well, we're going to have to use the GOWTHER ultimate beforehand. Yeah, not in too good a spot to say the least. Can this remove? This can't remove ultimates, can it? Remove skill excludes ultimate moves, yeah. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. That'll merge those 2 cards there. Yeah, not looking the best. I feel as if though it's like a theme as of recent for me to kind of downplay the full Archangel team and then end up losing to it. I promise you guys, it's not that good of a team. Like, yes, it's good, but it's definitely not in those meta teams. It's definitely more of a sub-meta team, to say the least. Like, kind of going along with those, you know, any of the Assault Melee teams, Sigurd teams, stuff like that. It's just putting this up against the King team, even though they are like type neutral and whatnot, it just straight up does not stand a chance. Like, there's no way you end up winning a match using this team against the King team, especially if it's something like the Omega Rugal team or like the Kyo team. There's no way in the world they survive. Stunning the hijack GOWTHER, unless there's an... Okay, yeah, you get the ult removal there. And I'm pretty much guessing that finished it off. Yeah, it doesn't finish off both the ghosts, it'll finish off one of them, damn. Okay, so first loss of the video. Let's hope we can keep those to a minimum. And another super long loading time, and here it is, the infamous Double Arthur Barn team. A little bit scary to say the least. We will... Ooh, keeping a good Jack of Light chain against this team as well would be super helpful. We will rank up the GOWTHER, go for the pumpkin bombs, and we'll chuck out a Jack of Light card. Okay, so yeah, pretty much in this team, if you can get a level 3 Barn gift card off and the level 3 buff card from the old school Arthur, like the non-Excalibur one, you are pretty much immortal. There's nothing you can do. And if they get a Barn ultimate as well off, it is, the sheer amount of HP you have is just ridiculous. Like, it's crazy how like good of a team that actually is. Definitely, once again, I would still put it in that sub-meta category. I just don't like, especially if you go up against like a king team, you can't get like a good like, you know, amount of buffs off, or if the king team goes first and you're not using like dodge food or something, you're just gonna get absolutely wiped. Even with the fact you have the extra HP from the HP food, there's not much you can do. Moving the ultimate there from the Arthur, we will pretty much gonna do the same thing actually. Rank up, chuck the pumpkin bombs out, and we will chuck out another gift card. I'm just gonna keep spamming those gift cards until we can get, you know, as much ultimate gauge on our GOWTHERs as possible, or have a turn where he drops the Nameless Dance buff off and we can start kind of chipping into the side Arthur and hopefully get him dead. Guessing you'll also have the twig on the back as well. Yeah, just look at how good the Jack of Light card is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Good supply of those rank ups as well. I feel like it's almost guaranteed having 2 GOWTHER units. Like, you do your daily demons and whatnot, and you can like go turns and turns and turns where like even the 2 of you just aren't getting any buffs. And we've used this team for like, what, a couple of matches now, and it's just non-stop. We'll rank up, we'll go 1, and I think I might attack disable. We'll get the 2 turns off as well, and he doesn't have any cleanse on this team either, so could be pretty helpful. Even up against like an old school unit, not doing too much damage. Granted, you know, we haven't got full ult gauge yet, but as long as he doesn't have like 1 more Nameless Dance card, I feel like we can finish that side Arthur off. Let's see it though. I don't really feel like the double GOWTHERs really go with anything else either. Like, I'm very excited to try out some of like the Meliodas team as well as like another one I'm like really keen to try out. Eskimor's probably another one that's up there. I do believe earlier in the video I talked about running like double Roxy team. I feel like that'd be really, really interesting. And I still actually have to try out some of the, just like the King counter teams. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel, you'd know we did do pretty much all of our previous videos have been just running the new King and just, you know, using him in his best teams possible. What do I want to go for here? That's regular GOWTHER. If I move you, you can rush the ultimate as well. Yeah, no, we've been using the just, you know, new Festival King and trying all of his teams. So amongst these kind of same name videos, I will be trying to use some of the counter teams as well, you know, showing off the True Seeker Merlin, showing off some of the Omega Rugal teams, stuff like that. I did hear, of course, the Summer Roxy as well with the passive as well with the dodge effect can be pretty helpful at times. Only thing I find against going up against this Barn team is we just do not have enough damage output we have the ult control, we have everything we need. Killing anyone, even the old school Arthur, is going to be a struggle. Let's see. I think I'm gonna hold on to that rank up as well. I mean, yeah, we'll go 1, 2, and I think I'll chuck out this attack disable as well. We can get some nice card draw flowing in there. 6/6 GOWTHER, I think we had the gold buff as well. 130,000, yeah, I know it is ungeared, so that's not terrible. We don't know why I thought I had the gold buff up. Just trying to stop those barn cards from absolutely wiping us. This is going to be a long, drawn-out match, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, he's starting to get some of his own buffs up as well. Has the 2-turn Nameless Dance, yeah. Honestly, I might just skip to the end of this match, see how it goes, or otherwise it's gonna be like another 5 minutes before we get anywhere close to that point. And yeah, I mean, the end of that match was not something you wanted to see. I literally ended up just forfeiting it. Once he got off that level 3 Arthur buff and got the debuff immunity, there wasn't a whole lot we could do, but let's see here. I feel as if though our best bet would be to rank this GOWTHER up here, if we chuck out the Jack of Light card and keep, like with proc evasion, that's probably in our best bet, because that way we can still get the attack disable, and attack disable against King is so goddamn strong. He can still use the Jack of Light card, he can still use his pumpkin bombs, which is nothing to be scared of in all honesty. We should be fine. Honestly as well, going for a double rank up in this next turn could be pretty good. We can go that into the attack disable, stop his King from throwing out any more cards. As long as we can keep that King locked down, I feel like we can chip him down fairly well, and there's the Jack of Light there stopping us from doing so. I think we'll chuck out another one of our own. Merge these two, and not even like we can do that either. 1, 2, and 3, why not? Okay, goddamn. I mean, honestly, usually I, you know, have stuff to talk about in these videos, like not regarding Ran Cross, just in like, you know, day-to-day life stuff. Not too much in this video. I feel like there hasn't been like a crazy amount that's been happening. I am still waiting for the game subs to arrive. It's been so goddamn long. I think I ordered like 3 things all around at the same time, and I pretty much had the last one arrive here. I wasn't home to pick it up, so that one's just gone to the post office, but I still haven't gotten like any emails or anything to when that one's coming, so the long-awaited GamerSupps review will one day eventually come. We'll show you guys a game for that one. Gosh, what do we want to go for? I mean, there's no way I can break shields, so I do want to keep these all gold. I think I might just chuck that into King and try and get as much damage as possible. Let's see if I can even break the shield. Having a gold buff as well would be nice. I doubt he has no King cards, but I mean, surprisingly almost got the kill there as well. Didn't expect us to do anywhere near that much damage, and look at all those rank ups just pouring in. Isn't it nice? I mean, I've seen screenshots from Twitter of just people having like 6 or something, like just gold rank ups in their hand. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And that is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that definitely hurt. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, and I can't even get the ult gauge depletion with you. I think I'm just gonna try and kill the King here. Definitely my best bet at winning this match. I mean, especially even though he got a lot of damage off. Honest, with that King card, the shield's gonna be fairly strong. Damn, really just not killing a Ken. Oh, goddamn. I mean, I'd heard some things about this GOWTHER team just being absolutely ridiculous. Not really I mean, I didn't really expect it to hold up to any of the like crazy amounts of synergy some of these just like regular meta teams have, but I don't know. I mean, it is kind of just a joke around rule. You're not, if you're using a team like this, you're not really expecting to win, in all honesty. That's gonna kill one of our GOWTHERs, isn't it? Just holding on as well. Okay. With only 2 cards, it is sad to say, I don't think I can... Are they not the same card? Oh, yeah, never mind. I think I might get rid of this one here. Yeah, with 2 cards, there's nothing we can do about the King Shield, and if he has pretty much any more level 1 King cards, we're just about dead here. I mean, I would say we held our own pretty good. If it was geared PvP, I mean, if it was geared PvP, it probably would have done even more damage, which would have made the shield even stronger and harder to get through. I don't know. I'm still definitely like, you know, on the side where this rule is so much better in ungeared, or otherwise this rule in geared PvP would just be like just Whale City. But there we go, losing the Halloween GOWTHER there. Never mind. Okay, I mean, with the fact that we just can't throw out any cards as well, like coming up against the Jack of Light GOWTHER when using this team is a bad feeling. Like, we literally cannot do anything. If this attack doesn't kill, I might just see if we can get onto the final one. Okay, I mean, it looks good. We got rid of King. Watch him have like an Escanor or something come to the... Watch him have an Escanor come to the front. Okay. We definitely lose the Halloween GOWTHER to this ultimate here. Our red GOWTHER, I feel like, has a fairly strong chance of surviving. Even at 6-6, the best GOWTHER ultimate is definitely one of the weaker ultimates in the game. Also having Halloween GOWTHER survive, that's pretty good. Losing some cards there as well. Still holding it. Definitely should have used that card before the ultimate. He would have been able to finish him off there. We'll go... Gosh, I'd love to be able to get rid of his Escanor. If we rank up Halloween GOWTHER, go for this one here, and then that. I mean, I know that's probably not our smartest decision. It just gives both of like our whole team a tiny bit more survivability and gives us some silver cards. I think that might have been our best play there. I'm not totally sure. Still, yeah, even at 4-6, not getting a crazy amount of damage out on anyone. I mean, we still have a solid chance if the, what's the word I'm looking for? If the Holy Relic effect applied in PvP, especially GOWTHER's one here, this team would be, I would honestly say this team would probably be the best team. Just the fact that both of the characters would be able to get the 10 stacks, and the fact you can get them so easily just due to the fact that you're just raking in rank up cards, this team would easily be the best team in the game. And Escanor's lifesteal is so much back as well. We'll go 1, 2, and I think I might just chuck out the attack disable. I mean, the Escanor will get his immunity in this next turn anyway, so won't get a crazy amount of use out of that. God damn, these matches have been going on for crazy long as well. Maybe I'm just too used to the King meta where you kind of just spawn in when turn 1, rank up the King card, like the King, and just throw out 2 cards and the match is just done. Or at least, not done, but to the point where you've killed enough characters to the point where the match is already decided. I am definitely a fan of that kind of meta. We'll rank up Hijack GOWTHER, use you, and we'll attack into... That disables ultimates as well. I think we might attack into you instead. Try and kill the Escanor. The further we get... that's the last turn we have as well of the attack buff and whatnot. If we can get rid of this Escanor as well, if we can get some nasty crits there. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that just about seals the match as well. Is there much you can do to bring this back? We can remove, hey look, if we could maybe BM him into forfeiting or something, that would be nice. I mean, we've had quite a few forfeits when it just comes to, like, you know, people not wanting to play the match, but let's see, we'll go one. I want to attack disable, and I think I might just chuck you out and go like that there. That way we have the ultimate as well. Okay, that basically just seals it out for this match. So I think we're 2 for 2 at the moment when it comes to the win-loss ratio. So this final match will be the decider whether or not we come out positive or not. I'm definitely expecting the full Escanor team in the next video. I really wanted to try out like the True Seeker Merlin one to counter King, but after having this video done here, I really want to try out that Escanor team. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the forfeit here, so let's get on to the final opponent. Final opponent, and another super long loading time. So I really like how many just like more players this rule is giving us on pair. I mean, granted, I don't play ungeared a whole lot, but it definitely feels as if though we are versing a whole lot more. This team here as well would be another really good team to get the attack disable off. I mean, no cleanses or anything. This DN as well, like, it's just another one like those full burst DPS characters, obviously with a little bit of utility when it comes to the passive, being able to remove buffs. Really good against the Margaret team. If we can just keep up those attack disable cards, we're pretty much golden here. And look at that, second I want attack disable cards, we just get full hand of pulverize. No blue units either for us to kind of just one turn with our GOWTHER. I mean, we could very easily, I think if we rank up here and just try and keep this DN as low as possible, will be our best bet. I mean, yeah, this final team, although this is a very good team, definitely a real fun team to play, I definitely recommend using it if you have the characters. Granted, you know, this Kyo and this Diane are more of like the, I mean, the Kyo is an exclusive character due to the fact it's a collaboration one, but this Diane is one, well, it's a less summoned on character to say the least. It's a very fun team, I definitely recommend trying it, especially when Margaret was more meta and like, you know, it was almost impossible to find a match where you weren't versing some variation of the Margaret team. It was definitely a good one, I definitely got, you know, my video's worth out of that DN. Definitely feel as if I could kill her in this next turn as well. I mean, her or Kyo, whoever I decide to go for. Definitely taking his time as well with his turns, but hey, I mean, I feel as if though for the first same name video, I feel like this one's been a success. We've gotten a couple good matches out. Didn't verse any like crazy bizarre teams, you know. We didn't come up against any triple Derrieres, we did have the triple Escanor at the beginning of the video, which was a nice match to start it off, but nothing super bizarre that we've had to come up against and fight. We'll go for the rank up there, and we'll go 1 and 2. I'm hoping that just about finishes the end. If not, I mean, we can pretty much stall this out forever as long as we get those attack disable cards. That team having almost no viability is definitely hurts it a little bit. Let's see who's got in the back though. Us giving him the Kyo ultimate as Z doesn't help either. Zeldris was, yeah, kind of the expected pick. Even if, I mean, him killing Hijack GOWTHER is pretty much guaranteed. There's no way, even at like 1-6 as well, surely we can't survive the Kyo ultimate. That is so many ignites. Yeah, look, that's that one dead there. Okay, can we still win this one? Still getting a little bit of damage off with the pumpkin bombs. Having Escanor come to the front. Damn, me really talking about this team was going to be an easy victory. Really just gave him a whole bunch of ults and going to make us lose it. We'll go rank up 1 and 2. That's going to hurt as well. That's the red GOWTHER, isn't it? Okay, no, it is still the green GOWTHER, so it's not like a 6-6 ultimate or anything we have to deal with. Depending on, okay, we can rank up Escanor or something. Shouldn't be too bad. Just like using any, pretty much like going up against either of the red GOWTHER or the, like just these default GOWTHERs, the two ones that are alive on my team, their resistances and crit resistances and whatnot are so goddamn high that like attacking into them with a unit like Escanor and whatnot can just be a struggle. Like using units like the Cusack and like this Zeldris here, the Festicution Zeldris, are really good against those kind of units because you don't have to worry about the crit. The crit damage is just inbuilt to their regular damage. We'll rank up here, get the 2 turn on you. And if I could kill, If I could get the crit on Kyo and get the kill here, it would be really nice. Due to the fact it's ungeared though and I don't have like a attack crit Escanor, my likelihood of him one-tapping here is very, yeah, not gonna happen. The gold card probably could have done it. I think that with the attack disable damage, I reckon would have been able to, but let's see, I've got another rank up. Surely I can just stall this out a couple more turns. Once those ignites are gone, we're pretty much in the clear. In saying that though. And then they're still very scary whilst they're here. Goddamn. Chucking out that card as well. I mean, he hasn't been getting like any crazy card draw. We've been doing a pretty good job. So I'm gonna chuck these two out here, getting rid of the Keon. That should just about do it for this match. I mean, we'll see how much damage the Escanor can get off and we'll wrap up the video. Hopefully this one wasn't too long. I feel as if though, as of recent, I've been trying to do like 7 or 8 matches with the King team to try and lengthen out the videos, and look at that, we don't kill Kyo either. Just to try and extend the videos, make sure they actually reach that 10-minute mark, but we'll see how long this one ends up actually panning to be. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. I mean, hey, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I certainly did. Definitely nice to have, you know, spiced up with the PvP rule. I mean, usually when we have the PvP rules come out, I usually either just don't play that game mode or completely neglect them, and I'm like super surprised when a unit does more damage, but that just about does it for today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.